whenever we get various boards involved with enhancing our reporting, it becomes complicated. There is a new statement out, statement number 34, that requires a variety of reporting for state and local funds. Now, you know how we're talking about each fund is like its separate set of activities and books? So the monies come in, the monies go out, and the purpose for the government is to show the citizens we were responsible with the monies that were entrusted to us this year. So think about from the standpoint of assets, big assets. It would get so convoluted because we're dealing with long-term assets, we're dealing with liabilities, money's going over the course of years and years. So the purpose of having these current resource type of accounting called the modified accrual is to say, guys, we brought in $10 million and this is what we did with $10 million. Modified accrual, current resources coming in, going out. We want to account for these monies. So each of these basic funds, account funds, are going to use fund financial statements, modified accrual, money's in, money's out. Now, what two funds don't use modified accrual? What's the type of fund it's called? Proprietary fund, which is the internal service fund and enterprise fund, use accrual basis of accounting because it acts like it's a business. Okay? But all the other funds, we want to see the monies came in, the monies went out, what happened to the monies? And then, but people want to see financial statements for a variety of reasons. So while that's important, we still have to provide something called government-wide financial statements that help see the big picture. Okay, guys, we're going to one step at a time. We're going to show you how it all works together, okay? So we're going to have these fund financial statements that show money's in, money's out. And then there are going to be times we need to show the government as a whole, and we're going to provide government-wide financial statements. Statement 34 basically says state and local governments must provide this and this and this and this and this. How many of you guys have read my little or done the lecture of that CAFR on the city of Rosemount? It's almost overwhelming, but it helps you see what's required with the financial statements. Okay, so moving on here, we've got Statement 34, financial reports. Okay, bottom line is we need financial reports. Why do we need them? We want to see where our monies are being spent. I'm paying X amount of dollars a year in property taxes. I want to see how they're being spent. Now, there might be investors. There might be investors who are putting money into the county or the city, and they want to see how their monies are being spent. And even more importantly, everybody's accountable to somebody. So all of our state and local governments, we have an auditor at the state level. Do you guys remember meeting Miss Otto, Rebecca Otto, last year? Their job is to go to all of these locations and make sure things are being handled accordingly. And hopefully they are. You know, probably some are great and others need their hand slapped. So as a result of Statement 34, they want for all these different kinds of people who want to look at the statements,